Life, Rachel Carson showed herself and others that what you love comes before anything. And for her, the environment and her family came first. Great. That's a really strong claim.
Bobby Shaddox and Karen MacDonald's 6th grade students are at a turning point in the writing process. Each of their 80 students has begun to construct a leader paragraph, the research-based portion of their final product. We've created 2 short videos to capture how Bobby and Karen scaffolded the writing process. In the first video, students finished organizing their research and analyzing models of writing for elements of quality. In this second video, we've captured how Bobby and Karen scaffolded instruction to keep their 80 students on track and on target with their leader paragraphs.
You've got this little gold sheet today that has all the steps listed out. And as you move along through these steps, you're going to be initialing each step as you complete it. Very quickly, our students were in a lot of different places. So we used a variety of tools to help keep them on track. All right, the first step today is have Mr. Shaddox or Mrs. MacDonald sign off on your topic, sentence, or claim.
It's just the way you worded it a little bit that needs to be tweaked.
At this point in the writing process, it became very important to work one-on-one with the students so we could give them the very specific feedback they needed.
I think right now what you have, I could put any name in there. Yeah. You know, right? Yeah. Helen Keller was really courageous and brave. All right. Jackie Robinson was really courageous and brave. So let's see if we can work on the wording so that it's really specific to Amelia. Okay. All right, I'll be back to check on it.
We soon discovered that many students could accomplish these steps fairly independently.
Now just make that a strong finish with your conclusion, and I think I'll be able to give you the approval.
Well, there's needed a little more support.
Do you think he used his power and leadership skills in an important way?
Yeah.
All right. Do you think that those are important to have in the claim? Okay. Do you think you could put a little more work into that?
Working with 80 students at this point in the writing process while trying to give one-to-one feedback can be overwhelming. One simple tool set we use to manage the workflow was status flags. You've got a pink flag, a gold flag, and a blue flag. These flags will help me know as a teacher where you're at, what your status is, right? If people use these flags today, it will help me help you, and it will make sure that everybody gets what they need during the class. Martin Luther King Jr. used nonviolence to protest discrimination. Okay, I'll come back and check on you.
Okay, so it was very hard to overcome the challenges, but he persevered and became one of the most well-known baseball players.
Like it.
Check.
As groups of students started to produce drafts, we entered into a phase of self, peer, and whole class critiques.
So what we're going to do is have Malcolm share his claim and his evidence, and we're going to let Malcolm know whether his evidence actually supports his claim.
He decided to quit something that he probably really enjoyed because he didn't think racial discrimination was a good thing.
All right, does that seem to support that idea of fighting racial discrimination by doing the right thing? Hands up if you agree. Okay. All right. Next piece of evidence.
The key to effective critique is really understanding the criteria. Our rubric was something that we'd collaboratively designed with students when looking at models. So this helped them provide genuinely useful feedback and support to each other as we were finishing our writing.
When I used my rubric to look at my paper, I noticed that not all of my sentences start with a different word, but most of them start with a different word, so I try to work on that to make my paragraph stronger.
You have really good words, like you've got demonstrated, Congress, boycott, but if you wanted to, you could change job to like career or something.
And 3 supporting details that provide evidence that supports your claim, your leader's rule. So I like how they all kind of tie into each other. It's in chronological order. It makes complete sense on how you put it. So I like that, and it has 3 supporting details. It supports it in 3 different ways.
Over the weekend, I read Hamdi, Eleanor, Kathia, Max, Aiden, Oscar, Tira, Sadie, and Margaret's first drafts of their leader paragraphs. And one thing I noticed was that I barely had to make any corrections to their work. Our goal in this expedition was to really externalize the writing process, to scaffold and structure writing so that it became very clear for students. Nothing was hidden. A first draft of our first ever paragraph in 6th grade in social studies why it was so flawless or why they were flawless? Max?
Because we did peer critique.
This is the first piece of writing that they're producing for us. This will not be the last. How did you use the rubric?
You read the exceeds and the met part, so then you know what to do.
We wanted to lay a strong foundation for them so that they understand what it takes and what we expect from them when it comes to producing a well-written piece of writing.
You're in the Boy Scouts.
At the culminating event, every student had the opportunity to share their writing with multiple adults. I think it really helped the students understand that the work they do here in school has meaning, it has value in the real world. It's powerful.